Hey guys, my name is Kentoski, and in this video I'll be showing you on how to port forward your Minecraft server or your Tekkit Legends server. So the first thing that you'll want to do is hold down your Windows button and press R at the same time. You want to type in here CMD. After you have typed that, a CMD file, CMD thingy majingy will pop up, and then you want to type ipconfig in here. And then all your private like IPv4 address will be posted in here. But what you'll be looking for, you want to look for your default gateway address. So once you find your default gateway address, you wanna remember this number and go to Google and type this number, this address in your address bar. So that's my number. If it'll ask you for username and password, sometimes the username and password will be the username will be admin and password will be password. The same. Sometimes it'll be username will be password and password will be password. It could always change. Or and your internet password will be. If you don't know your password, I recommend just contacting your company and see if they could give you your username and password. But yeah, once you have logged in, most of you guys have different router than I do. But you guys should have similar options that I do. So if you could see like an advanced setup or something like that, and then go to advanced setup, you should go and try to find a port forwarding thingy tab. And for me, I have like all these ports that I've opened for my many different servers that I have. You'll just want to add custom servers. You want to give it a name. I give it Tekkit Legends. Sorry for my loud computer. You want to put your port, which you could find at your server folder. If you go in your server folder and server.properties file, your server port should be put in here. So 25565 is the default one. You might use a different one if you are changed this port in your server.properties file. So you want to type 25565 in here for the starting port, and for the ending port 25565 in here. Alright, now for your internal IP address, you wanna go and find once again, hold your Windows key and R to open the thingy and just type CMD. Go in here again and type ipconfig. And now you want to search for your IPv4 address. Search for that and search for addresses in here. This number will go in here. So I'll just put my number in here. Yeah, most of you will have different numbers, so just go with your IPv4 address and just add it in your internal IP address. That's right here. And yeah, once you have done that, you'll want to click apply or save in your situation, I don't know. It'll be listed right here, Tekkit Legends server. And that's how you port forward a Tekkit Legends server. So now you could close out of Google, open your server, and for your friends, now they don't put local hosts as I did in the other server. You'll have to give them your public IP address, which you could find by typing IP in Google Chrome, and it'll be listed right here. You'll want to give them this IP address. So once you have done that, you could close down Google. Let me close the Steam message. So you'll just want to wait for your server to start up. I'm gonna start up Tekkit Legends, and everything should be fine. And that's how you port forward. You'll just have to give them your public IP address, and next to your public IP address, you'll want to type your port that's in the server properties. If you have changed your port, you should change it to the port. I'm being really confusing. I'll show you once everything is loaded. So the server is almost up. just give it a second, and it's almost there. You always have to have patience with Minecraft. It's a ritual, it's a tradition. You must have patience. But yeah, port forwarding is really easy. It shouldn't be taking that long to port forward your own server. I'll be... there you go, unloading dimension 1. So your server, my server is up. Your server should be up quicker than mine. I just have a really bad computer, really bad internet. So now I'll just have to wait for the Tekkit Legends to start up. Shouldn't be taking that long. And yeah, as I said before, if you have changed, if you want to up any different port and you don't want to use the default address for any reasons, you could just change your port in here and just change the numbers to 255 to 75 or 25585 or any port that's currently unused by any programs. So if you have a Skype, you shouldn't use the port 80 since it's used by that. You should find a port that's not used by any programs, games, or anything else. And yeah, but most of the times 25565 will work. So I'll click save on that, close it. And so servers are here. So you want to come here, and in your Tekkit Legends server you want to click edit and put your public IP address in here. So it'll be something like number. I know those things, but for me I'll just put localhost, which will still be good. It still be okay since you're the one hosting the server. You don't have to put your public IP, but but your friends will have to put your public IP. And I said before, so if for example you change your port to 25575, for example, you'll have to put this number. But if you just kept up to 25565, you won't have to put the port and the columns in here. So you could just leave it as your public IP or localhost. Same with your friends. So now you could double click and your server should be port forwarded. If it's not port forwarded, please leave a comment down below and I'll try to help you. Thank you for watching, and as you see, the server is up and running.